Hello, HighPointe. This is HighPointe Happenings, bringing you the latest in today's events. I am your host, Anaya, reporting in and ready to guide you through our planned updates. Before we begin, please take your seats and take a slow, steady breath. We'll start with a brief mindfulness exercise to help us center ourselves before diving into today's agenda.
So take the time right now to pause, to take a deep breath. Breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, just allow the eyes to close. Allow the body to be still. Allow the mind to be still if it wants to. And just allow whatever feelings arise to come to the surface. It's so rare that we pause and allow these feelings any space. But so important that we do. If it helps as you sit there, you can just gently place your hand on your stomach and just feel that rising and falling sensation. Know that as you follow that sensation, there's no real goal to the exercise. We're just pausing, allowing the body to be present with any sensations, any feelings, allowing the mind to experience any thoughts, any feelings, and just creating a space in which we can be quiet and still. And if you need to direct your thoughts to anyone, to anything in particular, just taking that opportunity now. And then just gently bringing the attention back to the body, back to that feeling of contact, that feeling of being grounded. Grateful for having taken that time out. And whenever you feel ready, in your own time, just gently opening the eyes again.
Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Let's start off with a quick question. Can anyone tell me today's date? What date are we looking at today? All right, if you guessed December 8th, you're correct. And guess what? It's Monday, which means we're starting a brand new week after a nice weekend. I hope you all got some time to relax, play, or spend time with family and friends. Why don't you go ahead and take this time and discuss what you did over the weekend? What were some fun things that you enjoyed? What were things that you were kind of sucky? Anything like that. Go ahead and discuss this past weekend. All right. As we've been discussing Hanukkah and Christmas, right? Those are the one of the two major holidays we have in December. Hanukkah is coming up next Sunday, which is exciting for all who celebrate. And then Christmas is coming up on the 25th. So we got like 2.5 weeks, I think, roughly, which is a little scary. It's coming up faster than we think. And so is the new year. But moving on, let's go ahead and shake off that Monday sleepiness with a quick movement break. I want you to reach your hands up high like you're placing a star at the top of the tree. Boom, perfect. And now I want you to bring your hands back into center and I want you to wiggle your fingers like you're making snow fall from the sky. Fun fact, this is the ASL sign for snow. Like wiggling your fingers like this. Snow. It's snowing today. Snow. Awesome. And then I want you to stretch your body to the left. Oh, awesome. Stretch your body to the right. Great. Great job. That gets your energy flowing for the week ahead. So today is Monday, December 8th. I want us all to say that together. We're going to say Monday, December 8th all together on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Monday, December 8th. Awesome. So this day is a perfect day and a perfect moment to notice all the lights, decorations, and traditions happening all around us. December is a month full of celebrations, learning, togetherness, and we're just getting started. So stay tuned. There's more December fun coming up this week. Moving on, I have some HighPointe updates for our Centennial location specifically. We are the Garage Social. I totally forgot. The Garage Social this past weekend. We went, it was just due to some weather problems, but we went up to Red Rocks and did their Christmas in color. We drove through. It was so much fun. And we get to do that again on December 20th, I think is the last one. So please join, sign up. Like I said, if you need help or need assistance, let me know. I can even help call providers or parents or caregivers just to let them know what we got going on. Also, this weekend is the winter formal. So it's going to be a dance, there'll be snacks, some activities, you can get to dress up. Guys, it's going to be so much fun. So I really hope that you make it out and come. It's a party. Who wouldn't want to be a part of a party, right? Um, then we have our Christmas Spirit Week. This is for both locations. That's starting on December 15th. How exciting is this? We'll do Pajama Mondays and Whoville Wednesdays and all that fun stuff. So make sure you participate, get ready for that. And then early closure. For our Centennial location specifically, we are closing early on December 16th at 2 p.m. And then on December 23rd for our Fort Collins location, you guys are closing early as well. So we're getting ready for all the holiday festivities. Moving forward, here's what's happening outside: windy, cloudy, rainy, or sunny, and what you can expect as the day goes on. So staff, go ahead and pause this video and discuss the weather. All right, stars shine, it's pop time, lights glow, at holiday show time. Good evening. Thanks to everyone for joining me as we step into one of the brightest traditions of the season, the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Lighting took place this week, and wow, New York City lit up in the most magical way. Millions of people tuned in, and the excitement was absolutely electric. Let me ask you something. Have you ever watched the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting before? If you have, I want you to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't, I want you to give me a thumbs down. Let me see those thumbs. All right. Either way, you're going to love this because this year's ceremony was full of sparkle, music, and pure holiday joy. The towering tree, covered in thousands of dazzling lights and topped with a brilliant star, shone brightly as performers took the stage. Singers, dancers, and musicians helped kick off the season with holiday classics and energetic performances. Families gathered around, both in person and at home, to watch the moment the tree lit up the sky. Here's a festive question for you. Do you like watching holiday light displays? If you do, I want you to shout out, yes! And if you don't, say no! What do we think? Can I hear you? Hear you? I can feel the holiday cheer. Every year, the Rockefeller tree becomes a symbol of hope, joy, and togetherness. This year was no different. Crowds filled the plaza, counting down as the final switch flipped and the tree burst into brilliant color. Social media lit up too, with photos, videos, and sweet messages about starting the holiday season. Now, I want to know, what's your favorite holiday decoration? Is it the tree, the lights, or maybe the ornaments? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. There are so many ways to make the season bright, from the first sparkle to the final performance. The celebration was full of warmth and magic. People from all over the world tuned in, sharing the moment and joining in on the tradition that's been lighting up New York for decades. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting reminds us that even in the busiest seasons, a little light can bring everyone together. Thanks for joining me, and keep glowing with that holiday spirit. Moving on, we're starting our of the day, starting off with joke of the day. What do you call a snowman with a six pack? Anyone? Give me a drum roll, please. An abdominal snowman. I'm sorry. Moving on, here is riddle of the day. I fly without wings, I cry without eyes. Whenever I go, darkness dies. What am I? Hint, I want you to think about something that arrives each morning. What could it be? Staff, go and pause this video and discuss the riddle. All right, if you guessed the sun, you are correct. I fly without wings. It's in the sky, right? Just there. I cry without eyes. The sun blaring on you. Whenever I go, darkness dies. Ooh. So whenever there's darkness and the sun comes out, the darkness goes away. The sun. Anyways, if you got it right, great job. If you didn't, what an amazing opportunity to learn. Welcome to our Word of the Day segment. December is a month filled with celebrations, traditions, and special moments all month long. We're learning words that help us understand the world and people around us. Today's Word of the Day is an important one. Let's say it all together. We're going to say culture on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Culture. Great job. Our word today is culture. Culture means the customs, beliefs, and ways of life of a group of people. Culture includes things like music, food, clothing, language, stories, celebrations, and traditions. It's what makes each group of people unique and special. So I have a question. What is one tradition your family has? It could be a special food you eat, a song you love, or a celebration you look forward to. I want you to raise your hand and share out loud if you'd like. So staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. All right, culture can be found everywhere in the holidays. We celebrate the foods we eat, the games we play, and even the ways we greet each other. Learning about different cultures helps us understand and appreciate one another. I will give you a brief tidbit. I'm Puerto Rican, and so in our Puerto Rican culture for Thanksgiving, many of you will eat turkey. In my culture, it is very common for you to eat pork. So if I was living in Puerto Rico, we'd be like roasting a pig over the fire outside, and then later eat the whole thing with a big family and all that stuff. So obviously I don't do that in our little small suburban like home that I live in, but I do eat pork. So I grew up smelling the morning of Thanksgiving just been mean. It is so delicious, you guys. And then later on, we kind of added turkey, but that was kind of like a side thing. Anyways, that is part of my culture. Here's another question for you. Moving on, do you like learning about cultures from around the world? I want you to give me a big thumbs up if you do, and a thumbs down if you're like, couldn't care. Awesome, everyone. Some cultures teach traditions through stories, dances, and music, while others share special foods or celebrations that have been passed down for generations. Every culture has something meaningful and beautiful to offer. All right, so remember, culture is the customs, beliefs, and ways of life of a group of people. As we move through December and beyond, let's notice the culture around us and celebrate the diversity that makes our world vibrant and interesting. So thanks for joining me on our Word of the Day. More discoveries are coming soon. Here is our December special day. Today is December 8th, which is National Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day. So, National Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day is a once a year excuse to act delightfully confused, mysteriously futuristic, or charmingly old fashioned. When you arrive from the year 3025 with dramatic warnings or wonderings around marveling at smartphones like their magic rectangles, today is all about playful imagination. Embrace the absurd, break character only for snacks, and remember the timeline is what you make it. So, who can tell me what 80s movie is famous for traveling back in time? What movie? Go ahead and ask this question. All right. If you guess Back to the Future, you are correct. Who remembers that movie? If you've seen that movie, I want you to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, thumbs down. That's all right. There's always a great time to watch it. It's just a classic movie. Here is our question for our December special day. What is the main idea behind the National Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day? Is it A, to practice building real time machines? B, to act as if you're from another time period? C, to avoid or to study historical timelines? Or D, to avoid using any modern technology? Stop, go and pause this video and ask that question. All right, if you guessed B, to act as if you're from another time period, you are correct. So I could be from, like, maybe I could go visit 1830 and show them my phone, and I think I might send someone into a coma with how cool and how advanced technology has become. Moving on, here is a would you rather. Here's the question. Would you rather bring a smartphone back to medieval times, shocking everyone with technology they can't even imagine, or bring a magic wand into present day, giving yourself a little real life magic in a modern world? All right, option one, if you'd love to amaze medieval villagers with your high tech device, then that might be the choice for you. Or, or leave you desperately searching for a charger, and bring a magic wand to the present could make your daily routine easier, stranger, or a whole lot more fun. Either way, whether you take technology to the past or bring me magic to the future, the real fun is imagining and the endless possibilities. Either way, adventure awaits. It is time for our daily schedule review. Go over what you've done so far today or what you have left of today. So go ahead and take this time to discuss that. All right, everyone, I hope you had a good time with me during our HighPointe happenings news. I believe that you all have the ability to make today amazing, and I believe in every single one of you. I'm so proud of you all, and I will see you tomorrow.